Hey, good evening. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a great week. For all of us US folks, hope you're getting ready to celebrate Thanksgiving with your family here in a couple of days. Um, First of all, if you haven't already, please take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button. I would very much appreciate it. My little channel would very much appreciate it. Today, first of all, I made a video yesterday and Streamlabs was doing something weird. It would blip in and out of what it was supposed to capture, and it would capture something else, like a random split second, like one frame catch of my P&L, and it messed with my it was almost like gonna send me into a crazy mental state if I sat there and watched it, because it was almost like a strobe light there for a second. I was like, what the heck is going on? So trashed that video yesterday, long story short. Um, Today I want to talk about my new strategy that I've been working. And I say strategy, all it is an 8 hit take profit with a 20 hit stop. Yes, that's upside down. Yes, that is skewed. Yes, that is negative risk to reward. Um, but if you think about it this way, so I've been trading these evals. I've yet to specifically trade the funded accounts like this. I'm very much looking forward to it. I really am. Uh, to get to those payouts last time, I used the same type of strategy, but not with a hard 20 tick stop, right? So there were several where I would just sit there and let the loss get exponentially out of control. You can't do that. You can do that with this, but I will blow up an account if I let it get out of control. So you have to be strict to the stop. If it hits the 20 ticks, you got to stop. You got to let it go. You got to reevaluate what's going on and look for another entry. So for every 20 tick loss that you eat, right? So for every one loss, it takes 3 wins to cancel it out. Basically, I mean, if you get 3 wins in a row after you eat one loss, you're actually to the good by 4 ticks, something like that. So yeah, I think my math is right there. Um, but I've been trading 5 contracts on the evals, trying to get them done. Right? I don't like them lingering over my head. I like to finish them and get them out of the way. And I made some pretty good progress on them today. Uh, so with 5 contracts and 8 ticks, it's $200. Okay. Well, 5 contracts and negative 20 ticks, it's negative $500. And if you let 2 or 3 of those pound you, it gets discouraging. But you just gotta, for me, I just gotta stay diligent, look for my setups, and I know eventually I will get there. I have had, you know, an 80% win rate. If you're stuck with the stop loss in the same spot, you are going to have a successful day. It's going to be a winning day, period. Okay. So let's look at some of these trades. And it's looking at what the SPY is doing. The SPY here is on the left-hand side. That green squiggly line you see here is VWAP, right? So we're taking these trades in conjunction with some fundamental makeup here. It's not just willy-nilly we're going off on a tangent, although I do that, but there's still a reasoning behind the entries. Like right here, it's pushing up, so I go long. I'm expecting it to break back, at least go up through the highs, maybe break through the highs. Um, this one looks like I'm going along again. And again, it's an 8 tick profit and a 20 tick stop, right? Uh, That's the first time I'm looking back at this video. I can see now that I have the I have the P&L all jacked up in the wrong spot where we can't actually see it, but that's all right. I will get better at that. My apologies. It's mainly just, it's really a feeling, right? It's really just reading the price action, the momentum of where that price action is going. Because if you've traded the NASDAQ at any time period at all, you know, once it starts moving in one direction or the other, it is it is like a roller coaster. You know, when you're on the roller coaster and you're going up, 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 and it's just barely churning, and then it gets over the hill and it goes 200 miles an hour to the downside. It's really the same way the NAS is. Once it gets to a certain point, and it'll just kick off and go, and there's no stop. um, yeah. I say that, and we're sitting here watching paint dry as this won't reach my price target. But normally, it really moves quickly, and it's the way I like to trade. That's the reason why I always trade it specifically. I never trade the ES; it's always the Nasdaq. Yeah, I guess you could call this somewhat of a head and shoulders pattern. It didn't really make that right shoulder yet. See, did you see that white little blip right there? That's what I was talking about. If you didn't see it, rewind it and watch it. It was like that through the whole video yesterday. Yeah, what the? I don't know what that is. I apologize. I was like, I can't post this. It reminds me of that scene from Fight Club when they're in the movie theater and Tyler slips in the little naughty clips. Everybody in the theater is like, wait a minute, what did I just see? Yeah, anyway. Great movie if you haven't seen it, by the way. It's one of my favorite movies. But this right here is what I'm talking about. Look at this move on this. Look at this move on this. Up and then a waterfall down. And it tries to recover. Nope, gets hammered again and a waterfall back down. That is I don't know how many points that is. That is a what, maybe 30 points right there? 20? It's not on the chart. I'm just guessing, but that's a pretty substantial move, right? That is a big move. Um, yeah. So this is just a brief synopsis of the strat that I've been using, and I still use all of the other stuff, right? Where it was in the pre-market, where it was throughout the day, where was the high at, where's the pivot points at, and then if it gets underneath the pivot point, well, where's the next possible place that it could go, right? So that trade we just looked at was right in here, right? That was a waterfall cascading down, and then it came back. Actually, that was the very bottom of this move. That was right in here, I believe. Uh, and I had moved my take profit down on that one to like right in the 23, 24 area. Um, anyway, it's very fascinating how the NASDAQ moves sometimes. But hey, that is all I got for tonight. I just wanted to briefly hop on here and explain how my little scalp sessions are going, and this is the exact way I am going to continue to trade moving forward, except with the exception of when I get to a funded account, which will be Thursday. I think Wednesday is my 7th day, so Thursday will be my first funded account session. I will drop down to using 2 contracts instead of 5, and we will see how that goes. Market just opened, so I'm gonna go catch some of this move right now. Y'all take care.